Okay, thank you. Now, Srimati Renuka Chaudhary.
Sir, I beg the indulgence of you as the chair and the House of and my respected colleagues to let me speak today because this project impacts directly on Khammam district,
Speak your seat.
of which I am the political representative. I was the Lok
Are
Sabha
you speaking from your
representative there
seat?
in the past.
Renuka ji, are you speaking from your seat? Because now it's okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
So I seek your indulgence that you will pay attention to what I'm saying. There are two ways that we can deal with this Polavaram issue. One is that we get egoistic and we see it as a political advantage or disadvantage, that we overrule and bulldoze our way through. The other way is that we deal with it as a mature democracy. Changes of governance does not allow us to abdicate our responsibility towards the people of this nation. Polavaram is not just a contentious issue for Khammam or Andhra or Telangana. It has a wide social and political and economical impact and on the lives of the people of Orissa and Chhattisgarh also, as has been spelt out by my respective colleagues who have just spoken. To transfer 205 villages from Khammam district alone, 205 villages, 324 revenue villages, including 545 habitations and an estimate of 1.89 lakh population, and you think you're going to have a hassle-free transference of political gain or power, it's not going to happen. Primarily, this is spread across the Bhadrachalam agency area. This is an agency area that we are talking and toying with. Is 5.6 lakh spread across a vast area of 12.175 square kilometers in 29 tribal sub-plan mandals. Now, is it enough that we come to Parliament and occasionally, rather piously, we articulate about our collective concern about tribals and their lives? And it's okay that as political parties, we will give 1 or 2 tickets to the tribals. But the real acid test is when we are faced with situations like this, where we will rise above the basic mundane business of politics and address it humanely, and we take it up collectively to ensure that the tribals get their fair rights, what the Constitution has empowered them with. This is not some कोई भीख नहीं दे रहे हैं हम अपने tribals के लिए. ये उनकी अधिकार है, संविधान का दिया हुआ अधिकार और हक बनता है इन ट्राइबल्स के लिए, और इसीलिए हमें इसको खास तौर से देखभाल करते हुए हमें इसकी सूचना हमें देना है. अब आज के दिन the merger of 7 tribal sub-plan mandals, आप बताइए, आप सोच लीजिए कि इसकी असर क्या होगा इन एरियाज पे, कि कौन से पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स और ट्राइबल लीडर्स को अधिकार मिलेगा. कुकनूर, भद्राचलम, चिंतूर, वेलूरपाड़, वीआरपुरम, कूनवरम, all these are our revenue villages under the tribal sub-plan. Burgumpad, barring the 12 revenue villages with Andhra Pradesh, this will completely, permanently alter the demographic composition of this agency area. तो क्या इनकी आवाज यहाँ सुनाई नहीं देना चाहिए? At this moment, there are people sitting at Jantar Mantar, cutting across all political lines, and there are hundreds of people who are agitating, people who have spent money from their pockets and who have traveled in this oppressive heat to sit at Jantar Mantar in the hope that Parliament will truly reflect its democratic practices and that their voices will be heard and that the government will reflect on what is to be done and that we can make that change. Nothing is cast in stone. Resolutions, laws, amendments, nothing is cast in stone. because it must be responsive to the call of democracy, and we must ensure that justice is also done. This is not an act of charity. In some of this that we have evolved over a period of time, there are anomalies that have come up where 3 and 4 villages are stuck between two sides of Telangana. There are 4 villages of Andhra in between. No matter what we talk here, please try to visualize what happens to the auto rickshaw drivers who have to pay taxes on both sides. What happens to the people of Khammam who want to travel to the temple? What happens in the day-to-day livelihood that will turn into mental and physical torture dealing with these issues on a day-to-day basis? Bhadrachalam temple has been grandly left to Telangana, but you have taken away the Lord's wealth. 900 acres that belong to the Bhadrachalam temple to Lord Rama will now be submerged. We have no clue how this will be compensated, how the temple revenues will increase, and how we will be able to attract national tourism to this very prestigious temple, which has historic facts on the proof of Telangana, why it is recognized as such, and there is irrefutable evidence of the very evidence of Telangana there, and we are not going to address this issue. Now, sir, I will appreciate if there were no alternatives. I will appreciate this haste and expediency by which we are pushing through if there were no alternatives. Has this been scientifically endorsed? Have we got a no alarm, no issue, no problem certificate from the various central water commissions and etc.? No. We have had several warnings, several restraints, several issues that need to be addressed repeatedly to ensure. The recent tragedy that happened in Himachal, which was a controlled situation where hundreds of our students died, some of our young students from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana died, including 2 from Khammam district. That gave rise to so much agony amongst all of us. Can you imagine if we are not in a state of preparedness and we want to prepare a stone fill and storage dam, which international experts and experts like T. Hanumant Rao have shown us the alternative. There is a via media whereby Andhra must, of course Andhra and my people, citizens in Andhra must be given their due, and we will be there to ensure that they get their fair share. Their water and irrigation issues must be addressed. I'm not denying that, but not at the cost. Not at the cost of the tribals, not at the cost of Telangana, not at the cost of Khammam district. And we have an alternate plan of a series of barrages which will bring down the height. Now, if the height of this dam continues, sir, then Bhadrachalam town itself will be submerged. The temple will be submerged, so that will reduce it to the farce. If we, of course, the waters will come into the town. What are you talking?
Now, please conclude.
You don't even know.
Renagaji, conclude.
So this will be impacting us sociologically, anthropologically. What checks and measures have you put in, factored in, to ensure that this tribal profile and culture of our people, which has evolved over centuries, that they reserve their rights? Now, Khammam, ironically, today most of you would have got up and read the newspapers. Khammam was the first district which has implemented the Tribal Forest Act. Today, the tribals with great pride were able to sell their produce of bamboo, and they have allocated their funds for their own self-governance and for their... I am concluding, sir. Yes. So that is why it is necessary that don't brush tribal issues under the carpet and say, "Theek hai, we'll look into it." You have to look into it. It is their constitutional right. They are part of it when we say we the people. They belong to India and they are empowered to say so, and they must get their just, fair and right to stay in their areas and to ensure that the least damage is done to their areas today. Thank you for your indulgence and